Let's come to standing, please. Okay, yeah, and we're nice and firmly into the mat here, into a mountain pose. Palms turned out. And let's begin our breathing exercise. Breathing in through the nose, through the chest, to the belly, and out again. Breathing in and out. Creating your space here. You're the only person in this room. Doesn't matter what your neighbors are doing. I'm looking at you, and you're just looking at me. Keep breathing. Now breathe through your nose all the way down and out through your nose on the exhale. Very good. And do this to the count of 4. Into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. Okay, from here, let's swing the arms up, touching the palms overhead, and just simply letting the arms float down. And coming up again, warming up, coming down, and keep doing this at your own pace, into the count of 4. Out to the count of 4. Very good. Okay, now when the arms come down, take them up one more time and stretch up. Nice stretchy arms. Breathing in. On an exhale, slowly coming to the right. I know, I'm doing the opposite. I should be doing the mirror here. I'm a mirror. So, this is really right. Breathing, stretching those arms out. One more breath. And slowly coming back to center. Breathing in, and now to the left. No, I shouldn't come that way. I'm not trying to confuse you, really. Breathing. And slowly coming up. And just let those arms float down to your side. And just kind of move up and down with the legs. Let's get them loosened up. And then when you're ready, let's just loosen up with some arm swings. Nice and slow. You don't have to do this fast. Again, in these postures, it's more beneficial to do these slowly, being mindful of your back and joints, the hip, the knees, nice and slow. And then coming back to center. Let's take that left arm over the torso and bring the right arm to the back. Standing nice and straight. Breathing in. And slowly begin turning to the right. Breathing in a little bit at a time. You don't have to do this fast. And if you can look over that shoulder, that would be good. And then on an exhale, slowly coming back to center. Let those arms come down to the sides. Take that right arm across the torso and the left arm up in the small of the back. Breathing in, and now you're turning left. Breathing, twisting only to your comfort level. And then on an exhale, slowly coming to center, letting the arms come down, shaking it out, moving the legs up and down. And let's come to sitting on the chair. Okay. And again, if it helps you to keep a straight back, most of the postures are done towards the front of the chair anyway, but have that block back there to keep your back nice and straight. Take some nice deep breaths here. Okay, from here, now let's come up towards the front of the chair. Let's move that block down to the floor. Feet are nice and flat on the mat. Legs are together. And bring your hands behind you, intertwining the fingers. And bringing those shoulder blades close together, as close as you can, and comfortable, knowing your limit. And look up. Your chest here is fully expanded and filling with air. Keeping that count into the count of 4. Out to the count of 4. And then on an exhale, slowly come forward with your head and those arms coming up at the same time. Be careful here, only go as far as it's comfortable. If you're at a comfortable level here, breathe in and slowly turn to your right. Still in the same position. This is quite a twist. Be careful. Watch your back, your shoulders. If it's too much, just come out of this. Stay here and breathe. And then on an exhale, slowly turn to the front. Stay here for a minute, take a breath. Breathing in, and on an exhale, slowly turning in the other direction. Breathing. And then slowly coming forward. Release the hands, release the arms, shake them out. Bring your hands back to your knees. And let's do our lateral side extensions. So from here, let's breathe in, bring the arms up overhead, stretching up. And that block is on your right side. For everybody that has a block. And then slowly coming down with that right hand onto the block. And that left arm coming up and over. Strong right arm into that block. Trying to look up, palm that left hand. Looking up towards the ceiling, keeping your balance. Breathing. A few more breaths. Be mindful of the breath. And on an exhale, slowly coming up. Let's bring those arms out to a full extension, just like this. Just checking your posture to make sure those arms are nice and straight. And from here, you can move that block over to the left side. And come back to extended arms. Breathing in, nice deep breath in. And exhale, coming down, that left hand onto the block. Right arm is coming up and over. And you're looking at that right palm. Stretching that right arm up as you're doing this. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Breathing. And then slowly coming back up to full extension of arms. And just let your arms flow down to your sides. And just kind of roll your shoulders. Loosening them up. Okay, let's bring the hands to the tops of the shoulders. Take a nice breath in. As you're breathing in, start to bring the arms forward, almost bringing the elbows to touch. And coming to the back slowly. Breathing in. Exhale, coming back up. Just bringing those elbows as close as comfortable. Don't force it. Let's keep doing this. And then when you're ready, start a reverse rotation. And again, be mindful that you're not overdoing this. There's a saying in Chinese Zen, Wu Wei, don't force it. And then let's come again with the arms down at the side. Okay, from here, let's extend those legs out. Right out in front of you. Nice. Okay, so you're pointing the toes at this point. Your hands can be right on your thighs. And then just begin a simple exercise of flexing the feet and pointing the feet. Great for the foot, for the ankles. Up and down. Breathing in to point. Exhaling to flex. Slowly. Very good. All right, now let's bring the feet back up, flat on the mat. Let's bring that block before us. And what I'd like you to do is take your feet, spread the legs out. Your feet are like at a 45-degree angle. And then when you breathe in, let's come up with arms, stretching up. And then the palms turning out. Breathing in. On an exhale, slowly coming forward. Chest, head, arms, coming down to that block. Put your hands on the block and let your head come right down. If you want, you can place the block out further to give you more of a stretch, but be careful of your back. Stay here and breathe. Feeling this in the low back. Breathing into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. Couple more breaths. And then slowly let your arms just dangle down. Let your arms just dangle down. As a matter of fact, while we're down here in this position, you can use the block. You can turn the block and put your hands on top of it like that if you can't reach down all the way to the mat. Yep. And from here, just raise up a little bit with the hands. And let's do some clockwise circles with those hands in this position. Small circles at first. In this position, you're feeling that turn in the hips, opening them up. Increase the size of the circle. Very good. Couple more breaths here, couple more turns, and coming back to center. Take a breath in. And let's do the counterclockwise rotation in small circles first. Round and round, increasing the size of the circle. A few more breaths. And coming back to center. Now, let's reach up, take the elbows now, kind of swing them back and forth. Nice and loose, nice and loose. And from here, now if anybody's getting challenged on the hips, if you're feeling stress, you can walk those feet in. But from here, what I'd like you to do is begin a clockwise rotation using the elbows in small circles first. And increasing the size of the circles. Very nice. Keep breathing. And then back to center. Take a breath in. And begin the counterclockwise rotation. Small circles. And larger circles. Another breath. And coming back to center. Just kind of let your arms go down. If you touch the mat, that's fine. Now, coming back up, slowly, very slowly, be mindful. Keep your feet spread apart and put your hands on your knees. We're going to do a seated triangle. And what that means is simply letting your right hand, my right hand, sliding down that right leg, down to the ankle. Take a hold of that ankle firmly, and then come up with the left arm. There you are. You got a nice straight line right from that left arm all the way through the right arm. Stay here and breathe. Now that left arm is coming back a bit.
All right.
You're really feeling the stretch in this. Breathing. Very good. Feel the stretch. Stretching up and back. A couple more breaths. And then slowly come down with that left hand to the knee. The right hand sliding back up. And just take a break here. Take a breath. Breathing in. And when you're ready, let that left hand holding firmly and coming up with the right arm. Stretching, bringing that arm back. Breathing. A couple more breaths. And then slowly come down with that right hand to the knee, left hand coming up to the knee. Very good. Let's bring the feet in and kind of shake those legs out and the arms. You're really getting some good stretches today. Take a nice drink of water. Okay, I'm going to sit back on the chair, towards the front of the chair. Take a nice breath here. And let's put that block in front again. And we'll do a forward fold on this. So let your arms come down the sides of the chair. Breathing in, coming up with arms. Stretching up, turn the palms out, and you're coming forward with the head, the chest, the arms, coming down to that block. Now, you can either just hold on to this block here and this forward bend, or you can let your hands come down to your feet, or the mat if you can get that far, and stay here and breathe. Breathing. And then just let the arms come back down. And on a breath in, slowly coming up, being mindful of the back, arms coming out, hands coming overhead into the prayer mudra, and coming to the heart center. And let the arms come down again. Let's do this a few more times. Breathing in, coming up with arms. Stretch up. Turning the palms out. And when you're ready, come forward. Arms, chest, head. Coming down to that block, towards the feet. Trying to keep the legs as close together as possible. Breathing. Now from here, on an exhale, bring your hands out like this in front of you. And this is as close as we're going to get to a downward dog position from the chair. So you're just pressing your arms out, legs are together, and your head is down. Keep breathing. And then on an exhale, slowly come back down to that block. Take another breath here. And let the arms just come down. Breathing in and slowly coming up, extending the arms. And slowly coming overhead into that prayer mudra. And bringing the hands to the heart center. And let's bring the arms down. One more time. Breathing in. And slowly coming up with arms, stretching up. Turn the palms out. And again, when you're ready, come forward. Arms, chest, head. Coming down. Take the block. Stay here and breathe. Now here again, I'd like you to bring the arms up into that down dog type position. Head coming down. It's almost like you're on the floor with your hands. You're pressing. Very good. And then slowly coming down. Hands on the block. Take a breath here. And then let the arms go loose at your sides. And raising the arms up, like the wings of a bird. Slowly coming up. Hands coming overhead. And into the heart center. Very good. Okay, from here, we're going to do the seated pigeon. So take a nice breath in. And now, right hand, taking a hold of the right ankle, giving it support as you bring it up. And the left hand helping to bring this leg over that left thigh. And here again, let your arms hang down. Take a nice deep breath in. And bring the arms overhead, stretching up, breathing in. Turn the palms out. And when you're ready, start to come forward with the arms. Coming over that right leg. The head coming down. You're feeling that opening in the right hip. Stay here and breathe. In to the count of 4, out to the count of 4. And if you're pushing with that right arm on that right knee, you're going to feel more of a stretch, more of an opening in that right hip, but don't overdo this. And then slowly slide those arms back. And then give yourself an assist, bringing that right foot back down to the mat. And bring your hands to your knees, breathing. And now reach down with that left hand, taking that left ankle, giving yourself an assist here, holding the heel with the right hand, and bring that left leg over the right. And from here, just let your arms come down. Breathing. And coming up with arms. Nice stretchy arms going up. And then turn the palms out. And when you're ready, start to come forward. Bringing those arms over that left leg. Head coming down, only coming down as far as it's comfortable. Breathe into this, feel it in the left hip, and if you're using that left arm against the left knee, you're really going to feel the opening here. But again, don't overdo this. Be careful with yourself. Breathing. Couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, slide those arms back. And again, give yourself an assist. Coming down with that left foot, back onto the mat. Wonderful. Okay, let's come to standing. And let's turn that chair around. And we'll get some nice stretches going on here. All right. Facing the chair in the mountain pose. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And then let's come up with arms, stretching up, turning palms out, and then coming forward with the arms, chest, and the head, taking the back of the chair, getting yourself into a position here where those arms are straight and straight out from you, just like this. Not like this, but straight like this. Okay. From here, let's go back with that right foot. And that left knee is over that left ankle. And you're stretching that right calf. You're trying to have the heel on the mat. Now stay here and breathe. For more of a challenge, if you want to take that right foot back even further, for more of a stretch, you can do that. But again, be careful. Know your own limit. Couple more breaths here. And now, putting that right hand right on the center of the back of the chair here. Nice strong right arm. Let the left arm fall down. And when you're ready, bring that left arm up, keeping your balance here. And that calf is getting even more of a stretch. And that left arm is stretching up. Stay here and breathe. Strengthening, becoming more flexible. A few more breaths. And just slowly let that left arm come down. Take the hand, left hand up to the back of the chair. Both hands on the back of the chair. And when you're ready, bring that right foot up. Let your arms come down and walk those legs out. Loosened up. Okay, back to mountain pose. Breathing in. Coming up with arms. Stretching up. Palms turning out. And then slowly coming forward, head, chest, and arms to the back of the chair again. Straight arms here. Checking your posture to see that your feet are almost together. And from here, go back with the left foot and that right knee over the right ankle. Bringing that left heel down to the mat, if you can. Stay here and breathe. Feel that stretch. And again, on this side, if you can work that left foot back more and keep the heel down, you get more of a stretch to your limit. Breathing. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, step up with the left foot. And just let, in this case, just let the arms come down. Take a nice breath here, back in mountain pose. And let's swing up with the arms again. Turn the palms out. And again, slowly coming forward. Chest, head, and arms. Okay, again, going back with that left foot again into that stretch. And now let's bring that left hand to the center of the chair back. Nice and strong. Drop the right arm. And then slowly coming up with that right arm. Looking up toward that if you can, keeping your balance. Couple more breaths. And slowly coming down with that right arm. Take the chair back. Both hands. Stepping up with the left foot. And coming back into mountain pose. Great. All right, let's turn that chair around. Again, all you need is 2 legs on the mat of the chair, just so it won't slide. And you're facing that chair seat. Mountain pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Getting more and more relaxed, more flexible. And then coming up with arms, stretching up. Turn the palms out. And slowly coming forward again with those arms, chest and the head coming down to take the sides of the chair seat. Okay, you can walk your feet back just a little bit here. Still keeping them side by side. And then from here, let's just go back with that right foot again to a nice extension, stretch, left knee over that ankle, breathing. Again, if you can bring that right foot back even more into that stretch. A few more breaths. And then slowly stepping up with that right foot and releasing the hands from the chair, coming up slowly with that back, slowly, slowly. Okay, take a breath here. And let's come up with arms again. Breathing, stretching. And then turn the palms out. Slowly coming forward again. Arms, chest, and head. Taking the sides of the chair again. And then let's bring that left foot back. You're really getting your stretches today. And the calf. Make sure that right knee is over the ankle. Breathing. Into the count of 4. And out to the count of 4. Okay. From here, with that left hand firmly on the side of the seat. Another way you can do this is just bring the palm of the left hand right onto the seat of the chair, either in the middle or towards the front, to stabilize yourself. When you're ready, come up with that right arm. If you use the chair seat with your palm, it probably gives you a better balance. Breathing. Trying to look up, but you don't have to. Keeping your balance. Breathing. And when you're ready, come down with that right arm. Taking the chair seat now on both sides. Stepping up with that left foot. Okay, stay right here. And go back with the right foot. Get in position here to where you are comfortable with your stretch. And bring your strong arm is your right arm, either on the side of that chair or the palm pressed into that chair seat. And then let that left arm come up. Breathing, stretching, trying to look up, just don't have to. A couple more breaths. And then slowly calming down with that left arm, taking the chair seat on both sides, stepping up with that right foot, and slowly coming to standing. Very good. Okay. Move the legs up and down. Let's get them, keep them loosened up. And from here, in the mountain pose, take a nice breath in. And bring those arms overhead. Stretching up again, turning the palms out, slowly coming forward, coming down to that chair seat again. And just take a breath here, make sure you're in a good position. Okay, from here, we're going to take forearm, the right forearm, across the chair seat. So come down with that forearm, either straight across or diagonal, that's fine. And now go back with that right foot. You're really going to get back there now. Again, that left knee is over the ankle as much as possible. Really feel the stretch in this. And again, bring that left arm up. You guys are doing a good job. Breathing. Couple more breaths. And then slowly coming down with that left arm. Taking your chair seat. And let's step up with that right foot. Slowly coming to standing. And take a nice breath in. Coming up with arms. Stretching up, palms turning out. Slowly come forward. Arms, chest, and head. Taking the sides of the seat again. Checking your position here. You're going to take that left forearm crossed. So be careful. Leaning right on that arm, on that left arm. And now come back with that left leg. Trying to keep that right knee over that right ankle as much as possible. Coming down with that right arm and letting it come up. Breathing. Keep breathing into the count of 4, out to the count of 4. And on an exhale, slowly coming down with that arm, taking the chair seat again. And coming up with that left foot. And slowly letting your arms come down. And coming up vertebrae by vertebrae to standing into the mountain pose. Beautiful. Okay. Take a drink of water. Okay, we're going to do rounds of the warrior. And what it means, come to standing in front of your chair like this. Yeah, that's good. As long as you can see me. Now we're going to take this nice and slow. Everybody's turn. Look at me. No, turn around. Now look at me, Rose.
Yeah, turn that way.
Yeah. There you go. No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. So from here, we're just going to simply bring this wherever you're standing next to your chair. Some of you have your left leg, some have the right. Just bring it to the side of the chair just like this. The other foot is turned straight. Everybody got this? Understand?
Yep.
You're going to come to sitting down on the chair. And whatever leg that you have towards the chair back, that is going to be nice and straight down. The legs nice and straight, foot into the mat. Okay, from here, now I can't overemphasize being careful with this. If this is as far as you come, yeah, Elaine's doing the standing. I'm surprised that Gertie isn't. Okay, so you want this calf that's on next to the chair, right against the chair. And that leg is coming back, but only take it back to where it's comfortable. You can over twist in this very easy. You can twist your ankle really easy and give yourself some pain. If you have to come out to an angle like this, that's fine. Everybody okay? Okay. So now, these arms are to each side of that leg that's next to the chair. Breathing in, you're coming up with arms. Head is between the arms into warrior one. Breathing. I'm glad everybody's being careful in this. And if you can, come back a little bit more into a slight backward bend, kind of looking up towards the ceiling, but only take it to your limit. And when you're ready, just come into straight arms, into Warrior Two. So check your posture here. Make sure these arms are straight out, level, palms facing down, and trying to make them straight across as possible, almost like you had a board going across. There you go. Those shoulders can be down just a little bit. And on an exhale, just stretch those arms. Give yourself a nice stretch. Warrior Two. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, bring that hand behind you to the back of that knee. And bringing up the opposite arm over your head. Being careful in this. Stay here and breathe. A few more breaths. And then just come back into Warrior Two. Very good. All right, just let your arms come down and then slowly bring yourself out of this posture a little bit at a time. Okay, so now we'll go to the other side from where you were. Brenda will help you if you need help. So you're doing the same thing. This leg is against the side of the chair. Whatever leg you have against the side of the chair. And then from here, you're going to come back with the other leg. Again, only to where it's comfortable. If the knee's completely bent, that's fine. If you can take it back further, that's okay. If you can put your foot flat on the floor, that's okay, but don't over twist that ankle. Very good. Okay. Okay, those arms are at the sides of the legs. Breathing in. And coming up into Warrior One. Head between the arms. Breathing. And stretching up those arms. And if you can, come to a slight backward bend. You're feeling this in the hip and the waist. And then, when you're ready, let's come into Warrior Two here. Again, checking your posture. Make sure both arms are nice and straight and level, straight out. When the shoulders dip just a little bit. Breathing and stretching those arms. Breathe. And then slowly bring that arm to the back, the hand to the back of that knee. And the other arm going straight up, looking up if you can. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, let's come back into Warrior Two. Letting the arms float down. And slowly working yourself out of this posture to the front of the chair. Very good. Okay, does everybody have a strap? No. Who can I help out with a strap? If you don't have a strap, that's okay too, but but a lot of stretching in the leg.
You can use your jacket too, just roll it up.
What blue one? How about the black one?
Roll up your jacket, we may
No,
not have
I got
enough
more in
stripes.
here.
Another one?
That's a good one right there. I got another one.
Raise your hand
Oh, there
if
you
you want
go.
one. There's one of this over here.
Here you go. What's your name? You're good. What's your name? Somebody said you were going to be here. Somebody said you were going to be in class today.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I know. Okay, anybody else need a strap? What have I got left? I got this one funky strap. I'll give the funky strap to Lou. All right. We'll just do some leg stretches here before we come into relaxation mode and meditation. So, let's sit towards the front of the chair. And let's bring that strap around the right sole. Taking that strap in both hands, holding it firmly. Breathe in, let's bring that leg up. Give it a nice stretch. Is anybody not using a strap? No? Okay. You can do this, but you're really going to get a workout holding that leg up like that, which isn't bad. Okay, and while you're in this position, let's do that point and flex with the foot. Very good. Hold it, stretch it, point and flex. Okay. Let's slowly come down with that foot. And let's take that strap over to the left foot. And on an inhale, bring that foot up nice and straight. And begin your point and flex. Still being mindful of the breath. Breathing in to the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. Very good. Okay, from here, just let the leg come back down. And let's come into a nice comfortable position here on the chair, or if the other option is to do laying down on the mat in Savasana for relaxation pose. And if you're on the chair, feet flat on the mat, hands on the knees or on the thighs, or you can hold your hands into a mudra type position, which is simply like this. Or if you want a more Hindu type approach to it, thumb, index finger together, like this. Many of the Buddhists do this. They just hold their hands up. Any way that is comfortable for you. Now, if you're in the chair, you don't have to have wide eyes. You can kind of let your eyes go dreamy-like, so you can feel this relaxation. Again, let's keep mindful of the breath. And as you breathe in, feel that belly rise. And on the exhale, feel it contract back towards the spine. Breathing in up this breathing at your own pace. And now, I'd like you to try to visualize or actually experience the feeling of an energy source as you breathe in through your feet. Feel either a tingling sensation as you breathe in, or warmth, or relaxation. And some people like to visualize this as a white light with energy. Breathing into the feet, surrounding the ankle, and your feet are becoming heavy into the mat. And now, as you breathe in, sense that energy slowly coming up through your legs, through the calves, through the fronts of the legs. Making your legs very heavy, relaxed, loose. Every breath in draws the energy up even higher. And now that energy or white light is surrounding your knees. Relaxing you, healing you in all these areas that the energy goes. And as you breathe in, that energy is going into the thighs, the backs of the thighs, the front of the thighs. You can just feel it coming all the way up from the ground, that energy. Feeling it rising and going all the way up now to your hip area. Surrounding the hips, healing the hips, relaxing and soothing. And now as you breathe in, the energy comes up to your solar plexus, just below your rib cage. And that surrounds your whole belly area, the back, the spine. Solar plexus is the center of energy. Breathe right into it, make that energy go there. And now as you breathe in, visualize the energy coming up into your chest, into your heart area, surrounding your lungs and your heart with healing energy. Slowly it drifts up, relaxing and soothing. And then visualize the energy coming all the way up into your throat area. Relaxing your throat, surrounding your throat in a healing light. Breathe into it. And then as you breathe in, the energy rises to a place, to a point just between your eyebrows, the third eye, the center of wisdom and intuition. Soothing and relaxing that area. now the energy rises up to the very top of your head, the crown chakra. Feeling the energy there. And now visualize the energy as you breathe in, that energy coming all the way up through your feet, through your legs, through your upper body, all the way to the top of your head, just like a stream of electricity. And it comes out the top and cycles around and comes back in through your feet again. A complete cycle of energy. Feeling that. Feeling very heavy now, soothing and relaxing. And now, slowly coming out of that state of relaxation and peace of mind, just kind of making small movements with your hands and your feet. No hurry in this. And for those of you on the mat, bring your feet up on the mat, slowly, slowly. And turn to the right, and slowly come out into a comfortable seated position. Very good. I thank everybody for coming today. Wonderful turnout. And as we said, we're going to have DVDs available of this class. So sign up with Brenda if you haven't already. And the regular yoga on Saturday, and Sunday's the meditation class. I highly recommend coming to meditation if you want to get into a state of deep relaxation. Okay, from here, let's just bring our arms out. Bringing our hands to the heart center, breathing in, slowly coming forward into Namaste. Thank you very much.